women who are married to athletes and men who are of ambitious natures, they cannot truly grasp what it is to be that way. You know, they cannot truly understand what it is to be that way. Um, there's a lot of do nothing bitches out there that are just like awful, and they end up getting married to like a sports star because they're cute, and they get in the way of that guy. And a lot of the time, it'll bring the guy down. But then you have situations like, say, Tom Brady with Gisele Bundchen. Now, Gisele Bundchen worldwide apparently is more famous than Tom Brady, but also like, how often do you hear her spoken about anywhere ever? You know, like my wife's Brazilian. Gisele Bundchen's Brazilian. She's like from like one of those German or Dutch enclaves in there. Like she knows Gisele Bundchen. She doesn't really know Tom Brady other than for being married to Gisele Bundchen. But like, what are they both known for? Gisele Bundchen is known for standing in front of a camera. That's her whole thing. Tom Brady, one of the best football players, and if not the best football players, definitely the best quarterback to ever play the game. Those are two completely and totally different things. And you see Tom Brady get divorced, and part of the reason why he got divorced, the rumor is he wanted that next ring. He wanted one last ring before he retired. And I see all these loser people, especially a lot of loser women, right? Who are like, you see, Tom, you wanted a ring so bad and you lost out on your wife. Ha ha ha. And it's like, do you think Tom Brady cares that much? I'm sure that disappointed him to some degree. I'm sure he wasn't happy about that. But if you understood Tom Brady's priorities, you would understand just how much of a loser Gisele Bundchen is for sitting here like, what do you mean you want one more? Or excuse me, what do you mean you want one more? What do you mean? But just retire already. Just retire. Fucking, you would understand how much of a fucking loser weirdo Gisele Bundchen is for looking at a man who's like, look, I just want one more before I retire. And she's like, no, I will divorce you and I will get pregnant by my Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor. He's better off without her. Do you think he's not swimming in women? He probably has to beat them off with a stick. Tom Brady is not for want in the female department. What he is in want for is rings, is accolades and things like that, which he will not be able to get once he retires from football. So his priority was going to be football so that once he retires, he can then devote all of that time to his family. But you have a lot of these women who they think they're the prize. They want to believe they're the prize when really they're not, you know? Women are not the prize. They're just not, you know? And it's funny to see people who they have this weird like want this weird want to believe that, you know. A lot of it comes from things like a lot of it comes from some kind of insecurity. A lot of it comes from some kind of want for that person's life, you know? Like a lot of women out there, when they see someone like Gisele Bundchen get blown off and she ends up getting divorced from Tom Brady, they think, whoa, Tom Brady got sick of Gisele Bundchen? I'm not Gisele Bundchen. I'm not even fucking close to that. I'm not even a million miles away from being as good as Gisele Bundchen probably was. What does that say about me? Fuck. I really have zero value, don't I? Oh shit. Actually, no, 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 no. It's not that I have zero value. It's that Tom Brady is the problem. That's what it is. Tom Brady is the problem. He's the problem, not me. Good going, Tom. Good going, Tom. You lost what really matters. What really matters. A disloyal woman who's cheating on you with a guy who fucking was probably predating upon her is predating, what the fuck, who is being predatorial towards her in the first place, right? That guy was probably a predator, right? He was being predatory. Fucking like that's it's their coping mechanism, is like, I'm not good enough because Gisele Bundchen is not good enough. And if Gisele Bundchen is not good enough, then that means none of us are good enough. fuck, I don't like how that makes me feel inside. So instead of becoming better, instead of adding to the life of my husband, instead of supporting him, instead of being like, hey, like I want to be with you through whatever it is you feel like you need to achieve, I'm just gonna keep being the same piece of shit me, and I'm gonna say Tom Brady is the problem. And then you have people who like dudes that are like, aha, well, I might not be Tom Brady, but at least I have my wife, haha. Tom, you lost out on what was really important. You know that, right? You know that, right? You're the loser, Tom, not me. You're the loser. You're the loser, not me. I have a wife. That means I'm better than you. I'm actually better than you. You're the one of the greatest sports stars to ever exist. But I have a wife, so I'm just as good, and actually I'm better than you. Like that's what a lot of people will be like. It's so crazy to see that type of shit.